Hello everybody and welcome back into the Bear's Den, where I assure you the war wages on and the struggle is real. Oh, they being of course those little pests that are all over my plants, have been just driving me mad this week. I've been trying to kill as many of them by hand as I can and trying to wipe off the diatomaceous earth because I'm thinking about getting those ladybugs, but wow, those things are just, they're taking over. They're taking over. So let's take a look at what's going on, and you know, if you got any advice for me, feel free to throw it in the comments below. So we'll start with the seeds and carry around the room from there. Really not a whole lot to report here. I did end up getting all of those varieties planted from white hot peppers, as well as some rosemary, and I don't know, I think I still got a Scotch bonnet in here I'm trying to sprout, but not much point in that one anymore. Got a few of those on the grow. So we'll probably just end up putting this one in the compost and maybe sprouting some more herbs for the windowsill garden downstairs. Anyway, nothing to see here. My messy little workstation is nice and messy. The avocado here seems to be doing fairly well, but its leaves are very droopy, in my opinion. I was just watching an update from Sir Cracker's garden there on his indoor grow room, and his are like sticking up, nice and strong, happy, proud little plant. Mine's just floppy. Then we've got the lemon tree down here. This is, I don't know, I can't decide if this has grown at all since last week or not, but it still seems healthy enough. We've got the little red currant bush. Quite curious to see how this is going to grow over the next few months in its little solo cup before it goes outside to join the one by the porch. That'll be nice having another one out there though. A little more opportunity for pollination going on. And then down here we've got a few of the peppers that are in desperate need of love. One of the purple freaks there, dying orange habanero there, another dying orange habanero there. Got one of the Kung Pao hybrids here. As you can see, it's covered with my unwanted guests. So I'll be coming through here and squishing things later. There's that Nepalese bell that I topped, although I was looking at it and you can't really even tell where I topped it because the new growth just kind of straightened up and took over. But I did top this one. Ended up bringing the little blue pepper inside already. It's got a few of our unwanted guests on it. But I wanted to start transitioning this to indoor conditions as soon as I could. It's a really pretty plant. I really enjoy having it around. And then Shock's found me my little elephant there, so it looks, you know, it's huge. Thinking about maybe doing some bonsai fun with this plant. Could be quite cute. Seen a few peppers that have been bonsai'd and played with that way. Always fun to look at. Snake plant back here. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Is that a sprout? I think I have a proper young sprout in my snake plant clones. It's about time. Here we have the freezer bag from my last seeds of the day. It's got those African sundew plants. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the Latin name for that. And beside that here, Trinidad Scorpion Butch Tea Red. It's got a lot of curling still going on in the leaves, but nowhere near as bad as before. I really do think it was totally operator error. The bear is to blame. I was over-fertilizing everything. Last couple of weeks I've just been watering with water and nothing more. And we're starting to get some improved growth in some of these things. Not so much in others. There's a caramel moruga that got ravaged pretty bad. Doesn't look like it's coming back. There's another caramel moruga back there that's still covered in DE, but I don't know. Might be some new growth in the very top of that. It's hard to tell. My asparagus is green. I really need to build a proper raised bed so I can put this outside somewhere. Here we have the black lace elderberry still growing strong in its solo cup. So that's excellent. Going to be nice to put that outside next spring. And we got one of the purple freaks down here. It looks like it's trying to go to flower. Be curious to see what it is. Just turn the lights off as we go here. That brings us to this war zone. My sort of kind of semi-cracky thing going on here. The pepper's not dead yet, so that's cool. No roots coming out of the bottom yet. It's troubling. All things in time, I suppose. Behind it here we've got a Nepalese bell. It is just covered with my little guests. So I'll be coming through, like I said, squishing away. One of my transplants here, what is this? This is one of the Brazilian ghost peppers. Struggling, still surviving, but definitely struggling. And beside it, in the big brown pot, we have a red Moruga scorpion. Again, very much struggling. So those ladybugs I think will be well worth the investment of the whopping 20 bucks or so. Here is that once beautiful orange hab. Oh, that's a tragedy. Definitely going to take that outside today, dump it in the compost. Got the light back on there, but this particular light bulb is flickering an awful lot when I turn it on and off. I have ordered a new one of the 16 watt version of what I have on the other shelf over here. So I'll probably be upgrading the lighting here soon, or I might find a way to throw it up over my workstation here and give those plants, you know, a nice boost. Looks like I'm going to be taking up all of this space with plants as the season comes on. Every day this place gets closer to being my only garden for like 6 months. Anyway, let's look at some of the ones in the baby box here. Let's see, I think these ones here might be the Reapers. They are coming along not too bad. They got a couple of those friendlies, so-called, on there. And what's here? Oh, here we have a couple of the sweet heats that popped up. Still hanging onto their seed casings, but I don't care. Grow as slow as you need to, guys. I really, really enjoy those peppers. Oh, here's one I'm looking forward to, the Crimson Red. For those of you who watched my Powdered Pain 2016 video on the kitchen channel, this is what gives it that intense, deep, rusty color. These took forever to germinate. So I am really pleased to see 3 strong ones and that other one in there. Probably going to leave them together for now. When I do get the ladybugs, then I'll split them up, spread them out a little bit more. And what's this one here? Our last look is the Orange Fugo. This is a very light little cup, needs to be watered pretty bad. And again, you can see that the war wages on with these plants too. Well, I had no idea things in the nursery box were getting so dry. Now, crack go the knees. We're just going to look at a few of these outside of the shelf because I don't like turning off this light. Why is that cup still on there? Let's see, what shall we start with today? Back corner. Trinidad Scorpion Red. I did top this on the 29th according to my little label. This is, of course, covered with those little buggers. I have sprayed it, I have de-eat it. I have done just about everything I could think of. So yeah, ladybugs are my only option that I've got left. Definitely need to wash it off. It will definitely get the squish treatment today. But it would be really nice to see this big healthy plant stay healthy and bush out for me. Trinidad Scorpion Red. Here's one of the smaller chocolate habaneros. I only bring it out because I noticed the ladybug I brought in from outside seems to be hanging out on this particular cup. I don't know if y'all hear the siren, but we have a siren in town. Goes for noon and 6 o'clock. That's so cute. Anyway, hello ladybug. Very happy to see you. Hopefully you won't be alone for long. Old Shield linked a video for me about building ladybug habitats. So I think I'll probably get around to doing something like that in the next few days, especially now that I know that this one's still around. Keep my eyes open outside when I'm out there, but it's the only one I've seen in quite some time. Lean it up against the leaf of the Trinidad Scorpion Red there. Hopefully it'll transfer. Start munching away on those pests over there. Let's look at the Super Chili up here. That's been doing such an interesting job of trying to go to fruit. Again, you can see those pests are everywhere, and you can see residue of soapy water and diatomaceous earth and all kinds of things that I've used. But doesn't seem to be affecting the flowering state of this plant at all. So those are coming along. Looks like I'll definitely have super chilies to harvest this winter. So that's cool. I mean, I'll take any peppers that I can harvest in winter in Manitoba, right? Here's one of the purple freaks that I did clean up a few of the bottom leaves from, and been trying to basically stop anything from touching the edge of the cup, hoping that that'll deter the pests or, you know, make it too much work and they'll go on to another plant. I don't see too many of them on here, and I do see, if I can get it on the camera, a nice wide open flower. So it's trying to do its thing. This may be the first winter pepper. Purple Freak G1. Here's a look at the Trinidad Scorpion Yellow. I've got a few of these growing, but I'd say this is the second nicest of them all. The nicest, of course, is downstairs in the windowsill collection. Haven't taken the bottom leaves off of this one yet, but I think I am going to do that based on how clean that last plant looked. So maybe that'll be part of today's activities too. Instead of topping my plants, I'm going to bottom them. Alright, whatever works though, right? And yeah, building a ladybug habitat. Oh, I got a few things to do today. Need to mow the lawn too. Anyway, this particular Trinidad Scorpion, a yellow, looks like it's coming along nicely. Here's a cute little one, this red ghost scorpion that I was sent. Seems to be doing alright. Planted this at the same time as those Carolina Reapers, and this is definitely doing better than they are. So that's cool. I do love a good fast growing plant. So that's a red ghost scorpion, and I've got Brazilian ghosts now. So that's two ghost varieties. Mwah, ha, ha. You can always tell a Sesame Street kid if they start counting like the count. One ghost pepper. Mwah, ha, ha. Anywho, I think that's where I'm going to wrap up today's little visit. It seems like I've got a lot of little tiny bugs to kill, and diatomaceous earth to clean off, and soapy water to clean off, and bottom leaves to clean off, and but that's all part of the joy of the indoor gardening adventure, right? So, if it was easy, everyone would do it. Well, actually, that's not true, because gardening outside is pretty easy. There's still a lot of people that don't do that yet either. So, I don't know. I guess that's got nothing to do with it, really. Anywho, I'm going to wrap it up here for you today, folks, and say thank you so much for joining me on my little Bear's Den update. Hopefully, next Wednesday we will have some seriously improved growing conditions going on here. That light's supposed to get here by next Wednesday, so that should help. And hopefully, I can report that I've decided to actually get around to ordering those ladybugs. It's only 20 bucks, but, you know, it's 20 bucks. I could use that on, like, groceries. So, gotta make a decision there. Thank you all, like I said, for joining me. I am gonna wrap it up. And, yeah, have yourselves an absolutely fantastic rest of the week, everybody. I will see you on Sunday for the Weekend Garden Report. Take care. Figured it wouldn't be completely fair to close this off without showing you guys the windowsill collection, because these ones are actually doing really well. So, there is hope for this indoor winter pepper garden of mine. It's a tiny windowsill, but it's still hope.